Monday morning workout, usual routine. We've got 3 rounds of 6 exercises. We're going to do 30 seconds on an exercise with 15 seconds rest. And then I'll talk you through each round as we go through it. So first round, we're going to do a Romanian deadlift variation. So it's called a B stance or kickstand RDL. Done them before. So one leg forward, one leg back, and you're going to just do the Romanian deadlift. So bend at the hips, push your hips back, keep that front leg straight and the back leg bent. So you can see that there. So the back leg's bent, front leg straight, nice straight back, up and down. Okay, we'll do left leg first and right leg second. If you really struggle with those, you can just do a standard RDL. Then we're going to go into a squat pulse. So weights down, squat pulse. So feet shoulder width apart, toes pointing out, squat, little mini squat in the middle, back up again. Then we're going to go into a single hand snatch. So weight from the ground, up, back down. So we'll do left hand first, second time through we'll do right hand. Then shoulders. So lateral raise to front raise, just alternating between the two. Then we're going to do an upright row. And then we're going to go down onto the ground. So you can either do these on the ground or on the incline. So you, mountain climbers, bringing those feet and those knees up or onto the ground like so. Okay. So those are the first 6 exercises. Like I say, 30 seconds on each, 15 seconds of rest. And I'm going to start my watch and we'll start the timer. So grab your weights, 10-second countdown. We're going to go into the RDLs in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so 1 foot forward, 1 foot slightly back, just down. Feel that stretch down the back of the legs, back up. What we're looking for is that big stretch down the back of the leg. So nice and controlled, down, big stretch, up. Good. Keep that going. Last 3 seconds. And rest. All right, weights down. Going to go into the squat pulse. So feet shoulder width apart, toes pointing slightly out. You're going to squat, little mini squat in between. 2, 1, off we go. So down, up slightly, down, up. That's it, good. Try and keep the head and chest up throughout. Good, halfway through. Push those knees forward over the toes. Keep that going. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, one weight. So I'm going to use left hand first. I'm going to snatch from the ground, up and back down. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So up. So an explosive move up. Good. Keep that going. 10 seconds left. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Both weights. So lateral raise. So you want your arms slightly bent. You're going to bring them out to the side and slightly in front of you. 2, 1, off we go. So, and then out to the front and out to the side. Good. Nice and controlled throughout. So slowly up, slight pause at the top. Good. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Keep those weights. So upright row, want to keep the weights close together, elbows high, bring them up. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. So up, good, nice and controlled. So slight lean forward as well, that really targets the traps at the back of the shoulders. That's it, nice and controlled. Squeeze the top, slow down. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and weights down. So high plank position, so you can either do this on the bench or chair or on the ground. You're going to use this as a core exercise, so knees up to the chest, nice and slowly. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So up. That's good. Keep that going. Nice, slow and controlled. Try and keep the body from moving too much. Steady mountain climber. Good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right. Pick those weights up. We're going to do the next side. So that's single leg RDL. I did left leg last time, right leg forward this time. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So down, up, nice and controlled down. Keep that front leg straight or almost straight. Nice straight back. Push those hips back. Good. You should feel this. The back of the leg and then a little bit in your glutes. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo. Weights down. Squat pulse. Good, good, good. So shoulder width apart, toes out. 2, 1, off we go. So down, little pulse, and up. Good. That's it. Good. Nice control. Push those knees forward over the toes if you can. Really flex the ankles. Keep those heels on the floor. Last 5 seconds. And rest. Good. Woo. Right hand snatch. So feet shoulder width. 3, 2, 1. From the ground, overhead. Again, it's another hinge exercise, so push those hips back. Good. Keep that going, nearly there. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Pick the second weight up. So lateral and front raises. What I tend to do with these is just put 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and lean forward slightly. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So out to the side, out to the front. Good. Nice and controlled throughout. Slow movement. Really feel that tension in the shoulders. Good. And rest. All right, upright rows. We've got 2 more exercises in this one. You get a minute's rest after this while I demonstrate the next 6 exercises. 3, 2, upright row. 1, off we go. So up. Controlled. So elbows high, big squeeze at the top. That's good. Nice and controlled. Feel that burn across the top of the shoulders. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, weights down. Last one of these. We're going to do mountain climbers. So into that high plank. Trying to keep the body nice and still. 2, 1, off we go. So up. So bring those knees right up. Trying to stop the body moving too much, otherwise. Feel that in the core. Keep that going, nearly there. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay. So next 6 exercises, similar routine. We're going to do a hinge movement first. So just a normal RDL, down, slightly up, down, up. So an RDL pulse. Then we're going to go into a sumo squat. So wide stance, squat. So you want your feet slightly wider than the shoulders, toes pointing right out. Standard sumo squat. Then we're going to go to squat jacks. So that's feet apart, touch the floor, together, down. Then upper body, we're going to go into, well, say upper body, full body. With the weights, you're going to hold them there. Squat, press. Okay, so thrusters. Then with the weights, we're going to do a bent over row. So leaning over, bring the weights up to the hips. And then we're just going to hold a plank as the core exercise. So we've got 15 seconds. We're going to do RDL pulses to start. All right. So grab those weights. We've got 5 seconds. 2, 1. So down. RDL pulse. So slightly up, down, up. So really push those hips back. Yeah. So you notice, if you're looking at the screen, you'll notice my hips are going backwards. So pushing those hips back makes me bend at the hips. And that's how I get the upper body down. No bending of the knees. 3 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. All right, weights down. Sumo squat. So wide stance, toes pointing out. So you want them out at about 10 to 2. And this one works the inner thigh. So off we go. Down. So really sit back with these. Do this from the side. So you really sit back. Good. That's it. So you should feel this hit differently to normal squats with the wider stance. You'll feel this up the inside of the legs. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Good. Squat jacks. I'm out of breath already. I bet Alice is warm outside. You ready? 2, 1. So we're going to touch the floor, jump feet together. That's it. Try and get as low as you can in that squat bit. Once you get that movement, you can start to pick the pace up. Good. Good, keep going. 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and rest. So grab those weights. We're going to do a thruster. So feet shoulder width apart, toes slightly out. Going to have the weights up here. Are we ready? Go. So squat, press. I know this is a lot of legs all one after the other. But they're great, they're big muscles, they burn lots and lots of calories. And also this is a great movement. Good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Keep hold of those weights. So I'm going to bend at the waist like a hinge. I'm going to bring those weights up to the hips. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Off we go. So weights up. So squeeze the shoulder blades together at the top and now slowly down. Good. 15 seconds. Keep that going. Nearly there. Last 5. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh. All right, plank position. My legs are shot. Are we ready? Into plank in 3, 2, 1, go. So nice, steady plank. The second round is always the tough one. This tends to be the one, once we've warmed up, we go a little bit harder, and then we calm it down again for the last round. 10 seconds. Keep that plank nice and stable and tight. Don't let those hips drop, don't let them rise. 3, 2, 1, on your feet. So, pick the weights up. RDL pulse. All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1. So push those hips back, slightly up, down, up. Good. Try and keep that chin tucked down. So always keep your chin tucked. That's good. Last 3 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Weights down. So sumo squats, then into thrusters. Whew. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So nice deep squat in those sumo squats. Push your hips back, really sit back into that squat. Try and keep the head and chest up as much as you can. We don't want to lean over too far. Halfway. Good. 10 seconds. The last 5. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, squat jacks. So this is the explosive movement, the cardio movement. 5 seconds. So we're going to squat, jump the feet together, and then back down. 2, 1, off we go. So squat. Trying to touch the floor if we can. Nice and low in that squat. Good. Halfway. 10 seconds. Last 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Get those weights. Thrusters coming up. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. 2, 1, off we go. So squat, press. Good. Squat and press. So nice controlled. That's good. Keep that going. 10 seconds. Last 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, bent over row, then a plank, and then we've got one more round. The last round isn't too bad. A lot of it's on the floor. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, off we go. So hinge, pull up to the hips, and then slowly down. Good. Good. Nice control. Squeeze those shoulder blades together at the top. Pulling those weights up to the hips. Keep those arms in nice and tight. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, weights down. 30 seconds of plank. And then you get a minute and 15's rest. So 3, 2, 1. Plank up. Oh. So try and keep those hips level with the shoulders. Don't let them drop. Don't lift them. Okay, try and keep the core tight. But your shoulders very slightly rounded on this one. Good. Nearly there. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, we've got a minute and 15. So first exercise is on the floor. You've got a choice here. If you've got a chair, get your feet on the chair and lie close to it so that your knees above the hips. We're going to do a glute bridge, up and down. You can do this with your feet on the ground instead if you want, okay? So it's either feet on the chair or feet on the floor, glute bridge. Then we're going to get up. We've got 2 exercises on our feet. So the first one's a reverse lunge, pulse, up, pulse. Then we're going to do star jumps. Then incline press ups on the bench. Yeah. So nice and controlled press ups. You can do those on the floor if you want. Then we've got a dumbbell pullover. So with this one, we have the weights there. Let them go slowly overhead and squeeze back up. And then we're going to go into a cross body crunch. So knees to elbows. All right, get yourselves into that glute bridge position. We're going to start doing this one in 3 seconds. 2, 1, good. So hips up, squeeze at the top. So squeeze those glutes at the top. All right. So hips up, squeeze down. Good. Keep that going. So we're just trying to push the hips through. Try and keep your shoulders on the ground. Okay, so hips up, squeeze the glutes. Good. 2, 1, and rest on your feet. So reverse lunge pulse. So we lunge back, slight pulse, and then up. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So lunge back, little pulse in the middle, switch legs, do the same the other side. So it's like the pulse squat, but with the lunge instead. So all it does is keep that tension in that front leg for a little bit longer. Good. 5 seconds. 2, 1. All right, rest. Star jumps. Whew. Just as if we need a little bit of cardio chucked in the middle to wake us up. 5 seconds. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So big moves. Whew. So we're on the ground after this for 3 exercises. So press up, dumbbell pullovers, and cross body crunch. And we'll get the feet up for the glute bridge and we'll go through one more time. We're nearly there. Got about 8 minutes left. Good. 1 and stop. All right, press ups. So it's just 9 exercises, just 4.5 minutes worth of effort. And about 2-3 minutes worth of rest in between. Are we ready? Press ups. Off we go. So nice straight body down. You can do this on the work surface as well if you're in the kitchen or on a table. Try and get that chest down. Keep the body nice and straight. So try and squeeze the glutes as you're doing it. Keep the core nice and tight. Get those elbows coming back in about 45 degrees. Good. 3, 2, 1. And rest. Right. On the floor. You need both weights. We're going to hold them up above our heads. Keep your arms straight and lower them down above you. You ready? 2, 1. So nice and slow. Count to 3 on the way down. 1, 2, 3. Big stretch. Up. Good. And again. 1, 2, 3. Big stretch. Up. This you should be able to feel pulling down the sides. And up. Good. So count to 3 on the way down. 1, 2, 3. And up. Good. 2, 3. And up. Last 1, 2, 3. And up. Rest. All right. Weights down. So we're going to do cross body crunch. That's where we just try and reach with one elbow to the opposite knee. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So left elbow to right, or right elbow to left knee, and vice versa. Good. About this one today. That's what you get for lugging heavy wardrobes down staircases. Whew. But who needs a removal van, eh? Keep that going. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. So shuffle towards the chair. So we've got our feet up on the chair. We've got the last round of this now, guys. Last one. So glute bridge. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So hips through, push, squeeze the glutes at the top and down. Imagine you've got that 10-pound note between your bum cheeks and nobody's getting it out. Up, squeeze, down. Good. That's good. Imagine you're trying to crack walnuts between your bum. Up, squeeze, down. Good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, on your feet. 2 exercises on our feet. Then back to the ground. So reverse lunge pulse. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. So step back, pulse, and forward. You notice I'm also stepping back and slightly out to the side. Don't get my foot one behind the other. That helps with the balance. So if you try and get your foot one behind the other like that, whoa, you can see it's a bit of balance, okay? So feet, imagine on the train track. Good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, star jumps. So nice, big, wide movements. If you can't get your hands up and are tired, arms can cross on the bottom as well. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So up. That's it. Nice big moves. Good. Nearly there. We've got 3 exercises to do after this. About 2 minutes worth of work. That's it. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right. Press ups. So hands shoulder width. Try and twist those hands out slightly. Fingers pointing slightly outwards. Keep the elbows coming back. So 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So down. Chest to that surface if you can. Push up. Good. Try and control that downward motion and then explode up. 15 seconds. Good, keep going. Last 5. 3, 2, 1. On the floor. Grab those dumbbells. So we're going to do these nice slow pullovers. Okay, so arms up above your head. 3, 2, 1. So lower them down above you for 3. Count to 3, 2, 3. Squeeze up. Good. And again, down. 2, 3, and squeeze up. So count to 3 in your head while you're doing this. Really try and engage that muscle just before You lift it up. 10 seconds left. Last 5. Got time for one more. 1, 2, 3. Oh, good. All right, weights down. Last exercise, cross-body crunch. So getting those up, that opposite elbow to knee. And then we are done. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So cross-body crunch. Keep that going. That's good. So big moves. Breathe out as you crunch. Exhale sharply as you crunch. Get that contraction. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Done. Dusted. That's the Monday wake up workout done.